Why are your calves always tight? Not as complicated as you might think. Why does stretching your calves not seem to help? Well, that's a bit more complex, but we'll not worry about that too much. What I want you to do is hold your hand up. Now, I want you to wiggle your fingers, just your fingers. Look at all that movement. Turn it around, open and close. Look at all that movement. Put your hand there, feel it. Yeah, that's your calf. That's your tibialis, your peroneals, that's all the stuff on the front side of the side and the outside of the shin. It's not a perfect example. Your hand isn't your foot, your forearm isn't your calf, but they're so similar. The setup is so close. It's a lovely analogy, yeah? Now, what are we doing when we're stretching a calf is we're doing that. Yeah, there's some movement, but is it the same amount of movement as when I move my fingers? It's not, is it? There's not a lot of space in my hand, just like there's not a lot of space in your foot. The more movement I can create in the bones of my hand, because there's not that much room, we've outsourced. This is where most of the muscle that controls the hand, the wrist, it's all in the forearm. So most of the muscle that controls your foot is in the lower leg. Right? Try it. It's more difficult to see the muscles in the lower leg moving, but you'll also notice you don't have the same dexterity in your foot. Should you have? Can you have? You can certainly improve it. As in the client I was talking to earlier on, who says he now has the ability to open and close his little toe in this sort of manner, which he never had before. He also noticed his reflexes are quicker. He's more balanced. He's able to move his feet faster, like when he drops something in the kitchen. Gets out of the way so much quicker. Why are your calves always tight? Often it's because of these. Yeah, this is my shoe. I keep my low laces fairly loose and I tighten up the top. That gives me a lot of room here. Yeah. If you tighten up super tight, it's like wearing a tight glove, and now, oh shit, I can't move. Yeah. I don't really wear minimalist footwear, but I do spend most of my time barefoot, except when it's, we'll say, socially unacceptable, i.e. when the wife tells me. But the bottom of the foot, when this experiences different terrain, this is when it deforms and changes and adapts to that surface. Yeah? If you're wearing shoes all the time and you're always on a two-dimensional flat floor all the time, where's that stimulation come from? It doesn't, does it? If your shoes are tight, I'm working with a good, my kids' hurling team, and they're all in tight boots, tight by necessity. But a lot of them, with having lower leg, knee issues, hip problems, I'm noticing how weak and underdeveloped their feet seem. Spend more time barefoot. There is no reason to be wearing shoes and socks in your house, is there? In your garden. So spend more time barefoot. Let's get those little piggies dancing. Get your feet strong. Walk on all parts of your feet. Walk on the balls of the foot. Walk on the heels, the outside, the inside, the so-called foot drills. Go to my YouTube, Dave Hedges foot drills. You'll find them. I didn't invent them. I borrowed them off somebody else so long ago I can't even remember who. I don't have many foot issues despite all the injuries because I grew up doing karate. I was barefoot my entire life. I'm barefoot, not minimalist barefoot. You don't have my background. That's fair enough. But if your calves are always tight, just check. Can you spread and close? Can you move your foot around? Can the arch lift and flatten? You move your foot around. Can the arch lift and flatten? It's simple, but not easy. Have a look, see what you can see.